Good day, good evening, good night. Welcome back to the dumpster. And the more I make these videos, the more it's like sending my computer into like a post-apocalyptic crash out. But I'm making them anyway cuz it's fun. And if I need to get more storage, I will get more storage. Not the point. The point is here's my self care tip slash tips of the week. Um, First, I'll give you the context. So, if you're like me, you relive the drama simply by thinking about it. Not on purpose, you know. Sometimes we do it on purpose. Sometimes we are wronged, and reliving the moment and reliving the feeling brings a sense of catharsis almost. Maybe not that dramatic, but like as if it'll do anything to the other person. And it never will, because they are struggling with their own things. And it's not up to us to save the world. It's not up to us to make everything right, whether we feel it was our fault, or it was partially our fault, or it could have been different. It can be different. I know you're a forgiving person. And even if you're not a forgiving person, like, we as humans want to solve the problem. We want to fix it. But reliving it is not the answer. Actually, no. Actually, tip 1, that is the answer. You got to relive it, but you have to relive it in a way that sheds light on what actually happened. Here's what I mean by this. I was talking to my mom today, and I was like, I'm still hung up about this guy, even though I don't care about his opinion anymore. It's been so long since everything went down. And she's like, but then I told her about, oh, I feel like I can't be in a relationship again until I am completely over this guy, because that's not fair to whoever may be next. And she just looks at me and she's like, what? And I was like, what do you mean, what? I haven't completely healed from my, not trauma, but like, I haven't completely healed from the situation clearly, because my mind is still reliving it against my will. This could very well be a slight victim mentality thing I have here, and not being able to give this up. But self-diagnoses aside, she was like, who cares? If the next guy is cute, don't stop yourself from having a new relationship, because this other situation is in the back of your head every good once in a while. And yeah, things might come up that will aggravate it, but that shouldn't stop you from living. And I was like, huh. I guess I can't be a perfect person if I want to be in a relationship again. Like, my mentality about it has always been so different. I'm like, I have to be so self-validating that if and when the other person walks away, it has absolutely no effect on me. But that's not possible. And that's not even probable. Sorry, you can probably hear the onset bronchitis in my voice that my brother has had all week. Not excited about that. Not the point. Tip number one. Tip number one. It might be the first tip, might be the last tip of this video. I haven't planned a single thing. But I was in my room and I was like, I don't have to be perfect. I don't So maybe I can allow myself to relive the moment instead of just shutting it out or praying that journaling it enough times will fix my life issues. So you have to be a you have to be a theater kid. That is the tip. Dramatic, overarching villain monologues. Drama. If the drama is in your head, you gotta get it out by being dramatic. So I'm in my room and I'm just like, okay, fine. Fine. I was the moon and he was still looking at all the stars and, every other TV girl lyric there ever was. But, you have to get up. You have to spin and dance around your room about it. You have to put power in being silly, goofy, dramatic. We're not trying to pretend this is a performance of Othello. We're not trying to pretend that you have a degree in acting. I've been a theater kid for years. I didn't do a lot of acting. I did more of the tech side. But I think it's my firm belief we all have a theater kid inside of us. And you need to let that out. If you can't beat them, join them. If you can't suppress it, overlive it. Because eventually it's going to get out of your system. And like my mother said, you gotta give it patience. You can't be perfect. You just gotta have patience. Eventually it will gloss over. Eventually it will disappear. And that's just how time works. But if you're scared that your subconscious is reliving it like I am, then it's just going to turn into fear. It's going to turn into this other big thing that doesn't have to exist. So be dramatic and be silly, because if you take it too seriously, it's going to overcome you. It's going to eat you. You can't let it eat you. But here's the thing. During these monologues, you have to be realistic. You can be cathartic. You can be down and out. I'll play the dramaticism. I know you have that theater kid in you. Go sing your heart out. Whatever show tunes you feel like. Whatever your heart craves. But you also have to tell yourself the truth. You have to remember you are going to get over it. Because it is human nature to relive a situation. It is human nature to relive the drama, the trauma, whatever the heck it is. It doesn't matter how much it matters in the grand scheme of things or what it did to your mental state. Time heals all things. And I know we hear that all the time. But time heals all things if you let it. And only if you let it. And that is through telling yourself the truth. Because as I've learned recently, reprogramming your mind is absolutely, it's real. It's you train your brain to do things. You let fear control you. You let your circumstances control you. Whatever it is, you have to untrain yourself. You have to tell yourself the truth. So I guess tip 2 is affirmations, but dramatic affirmations. We're still theater kids, remember? Still theater kids. So, well, yes, I'm belting every TV girl song in the book. I am also saying, but I am going to get through it. I am through it. I'm through it even if my subconscious is not through it. Because the conscious is you. The conscious is your ability and your free will. The subconscious is your inside. That is your inner world, but you consciously can't control that. Control what you can control and control it with, because what you choose to think is who you are. That says the most about you, because it takes the most effort to choose the hard things. So you got to tell yourself the truth. So tell that dramatic monologue, that instead of the villain monologue, get through your villain monologue and get to your hero monologue, your your reformed villain monologue. Say, but I am going to get through it. I am powerful. I am unique. I am strong. And in the end, that is what matters. If you end on that high note, if by the end of the drama you find that there's only one good thing you can find to tell yourself, that's what you have, and that is your power. Thanks for coming to the TED Talk. This has been another dumpster dive. Back in the closet. I hope you're having a lovely day. Make yourself some tea. Tip 3. I've been drinking so much tea this week. It's like a lot of tea. It's really bad. Well, I mean, it would be really bad, like, if it wasn't just like water and herbs, but it's a good addiction to have. It just is going to be an expensive addiction if I go through any more boxes of tea this week. So, good night, friends.